Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Percival the Cold, Scuffed Gaming. I have never played Inscryption before, but I heard that it's kind of neat. Everyone knows that I'm a roguelike player, and so let's just see what it's about.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Don't really know what to expect, so the commentary might be a little less than, what am I trying to say? It's going to be a little less than usual because I don't know this game at all. Okay. I mean, let's take a look at our options, right? Oh, do I have to drag it? I can just click. Okay. Don't like me some screen shake. Flicker effect's fine. It's fine. Dial out text speed. That's good. Super duper high. Darker the better, right? That's fine. All this seems fine. Okay. Credits, quit, continue. Really? Okay. I'm sure they'll explain that later. I'm sure that's not going to be a mystery forever. Hello? Another challenger. It's been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the scroll card. This is so eerie. Okay, now play your stoat. I'm assuming S goes down to the hand, W goes back up. Okay, now play your stoat, it says. Stoat's cost of blood. Sacrifices must be made. That's what that means, I guess. Honorable death. Wolves require 2 sacrifices, you don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn, commence combat. Do it. Stoat stands unopposed. Number on the bottom left is his attack. Probably HP on the right. Stoat dealt me 1 damage, I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Looks like 5-point advantage will win you the game. Like this. It's a nasty hand you got, buddy. It's my turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. 2. Yu-Gi-Oh! That means your stoat's health is 2 less. Creature's health reaches, oh, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. And you know what, man? It is what it is. I mean, I see your guy dying. Dull as it may be. Maybe I didn't have to play that right now? Yeah, maybe I didn't have to play that right now. Whatever, ship the turn. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? I sure do. Because you're learning, I'll pass. I mean, the squirrels could just be sacked to play these wolves, right? Where if I draw whatever this is, Lord knows it's probably something I can't play. I could sack these 2 to deploy the wolf, and then that's 4. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Ooh, you were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Oh, what's that? Are these my cards? Okay. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. The cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. I do like the sack fodder. The right click gives you the information on the card. Oh, on the sigil. The sigil in the middle, okay. When a card bearing the sigil dies, it's literally death touch, yeah, Magic the Gathering. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. Only when it's sacrificed. I'll take the cat. I like the cat. Some of the creatures in the forest seemed willing to follow you. Indeed, you came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in the bottle, break in case of emergency, and have a second, another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. And we continue, I guess. This looks like a fight. Or a game. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Okay. Sure. You may now see my moves ahead of time. So the wolf cub's coming down here, but obviously there's this boulder here, and it's literally just taking the place. So it looks like our opponent is going to try to punch through this boulder. Sure. We can assume that this will probably turn into a full-on wolf, right? I mean, makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy the scroll. We're going to use it. I'm going to put this here because obviously we could just keep sacking the cat as long as it doesn't get killed. And then we'll ship the turn. Go ahead. Sure. Sure. We'll draw a squirrel. We'll put the squirrel down. We can see that our opponent's going to play a bat with flying. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly even if there's a creature opposing it. I wonder if that means they hit us and the creature, or how that works. But we're going to play a river snapper. We'll sack this and this. Put it here. Ship the turn. Get some early damage going. Sure does. Sure did. Now the question is, do we? We do. That's fine. We can actually sack the cat just so that we could start having the stoat swing into that stump. And I don't see why we wouldn't. Here we go. And we'll crack in. Back to us. I think this is really good. Our opponent doesn't have any more plays to make, so we can simply just draw a squirrel, play a squirrel, play our wolf, sack the cat, play the wolf here, ship the turn. Another wolf, huh? We don't need it, we just are winning now. Yeah, I mean, right? Ooh. Prevailed and trekked onwards. This looks like they're going to give us another card to add to our list. The young wolf cub grows into a wolf after a turn. Otherwise, not great, but I mean, it's fine. A sparrow. Inexpensive if feeble flying creature. A sparrow. I mean, there's potential here. What is this? stumbled in some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, your boy wants to be picked. He's getting picked. What an honor. Ooh. Ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the stoked. Presumably getting stronger, right? That was the whole... It kind of like spliced a trait onto the card. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. So they fly then. Very well. Got a coyote coming in hot. It has flying because of this whole dealie. And got ourselves a bat boy. So we're gonna continue on with the same strat that we had before. We're gonna deploy a squirrel. We're gonna sack it for the cat. And then we're gonna ship the turn. Sure does. I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake. We might need to crack all these bottles just to live through this fight, because we can't live through this. We can't live through this. You know what we could do? We could get a squirrel. We could just grab one of these squirrels and put it in front of... No, we can't because they have flying. They have flying. We're gonna have to pull both squirrels so that we could deploy 2 creatures to kill both of theirs. Unfortunately. It is what it is. But at least we won't die, right? I just realized we didn't have to get the other squirrel bottle because we could just keep constantly sacrificing the cat and it's perfectly fine. I sure do. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. It's okay, bud. Your time is now. Back on the board. Yes, man. Give me my points back. Give me my points back. Go. I slap you. I slap you, sir. Impressive, you may have survived this ordeal. Knock on wood. Give me another card. I want another card. Sparrow. The reviled skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. Is that right? The creature opposing this card bearing the sigil loses a power. You could kind of stall out 1 power things with this skunk then. And it, you know, it has 3 HP. And here, near petrol defense. We'll take the skunk. We'll take the skunk. I mean, maybe we just want to ritual the skunk into another one of our cards, like the snapper or something? I don't know. We're learning, right? We're learning. Common small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. It will enhance its power. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. I mean, do we just go all in on our boy? Because he's good? You know, he's good. Obviously, the fear is that they're gonna eat him. We sack our card, but they wouldn't do that to him, right? The fire warmed the poor stoat. The survivors reached towards it. No. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the stoat away from the fire and left. Okay, I was gonna say, like, they're not gonna kill my boy, right? My boy! Look how they massacre my boy. Right on. What in Christ's mercy is that? Hang on, so isn't this just lethal? Doesn't this just kill us? Yeah, that just kills us. That just kills us. That just kills us. Golly gee. Now we could just wall this with the skunk for at least a turn. This is tough. This is tough. How much HP does it have? 6? I feel like that's the play. Like, we can't beat this. We can't beat this. We don't have enough room to play all of our things, and we just are going to get massacred by the grizzly. It has 6 health. This is very interesting. It's almost like we need them to kill one of our Grand Furs so that we have enough space to play the rest of our stuff and start fighting back on this end. But is there a way to beat that? 3 health. It can't even take 1 hit from the grizzly. Yeah, this doesn't feel winnable. This doesn't feel winnable at all. We'll just play it out. We'll just play it out. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Ow. Man, oh man. I mean, there's just not a lot that we can do. We can't fight back against this. Like we could draw a squirrel. We can put it in front of the grizzly. Let's face it, we're gonna die. We can't sack the furs for blood. Yeah, I think we're just gonna die. I think we're just gonna die. I think that's the point of this match is to die. You know, we will never. Uh-huh. There sure is, bud. But this ain't it. This ain't it. I'll tell you what. We'll take down this sparrow at least. I'm sure, bud. And we're gonna take 8 and die. We got smacked. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get Get up from the table. Okay. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Can I kill you? I just... Hello? Nice. Okay. Look at these little homies. Those are the ones at the campfire. That's cute. Can I not leave? I don't know. Ooh. Hello, sir. I want to know you frightened me. Bring it here. Now sit back down. If you say so. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? You must sacrifice me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. What did we do? I don't know what that is, but I want to know. What do we got? The grizzly. The bullfrog. The elk. I gotta tell you, man, the grizzly being able to practically one-shot someone is very powerful. But odds of it being played, very slim. But we might be able to swing it. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. Choose one. The goat. Powerful item. Turn this and it'll skip my next turn. Yeah, I mean, that's powerful. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items you carried on. Boss battle. Must be. Ooh. The trees seemed to close around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Okay. Hey, they gave us a boulder. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed. So it's going to try to move right. On our opponent's turn 1, they're going to attempt to move the pack mule down. But the funny thing is this coyote is going to be here too, so can it? I doubt it somehow. So what we can do is we could set up the skunk in front of the coyote and it will sit there for 3 turns. We could surely sack it eventually so that we could play Snapper or Grizzly. In fact, we could play just straight up Grizzly on the following turn and start smacking into Pack Mule. Stall out our opponent. I think we'll do that. Wolf Cub is just gonna start trying to beat us down. Can we afford to wait one more turn? I really want to get that pack mule. I really do. Can I not get this bottle? Oh, I have to draw first? Okay, I have to draw first. I might have to abandon ship and just say... the snapper against the wolf cub. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. Okay. Dagnabbit, my mule! What does that matter? Nice. He's doing the prospector again? Easy boss, the mule's the key. You gonna tell me that like 10 million turns ago? Okay, dude. Okay. Squirrel here. Make the cat. Here. Play the stoat. Do we play the stoat? Yeah. I'm really curious. Like, I'm really curious what the sparrow does. Like, because do we hit the adder, or does the flyers always just go over? You know what I mean? We'll just do that and then we'll ship. Looks like it didn't kill the adder, which is unfortunate for us because we really kind of needed it too. So these are strictly meant for yeah, okay, we're fine. We could just draw a squirrel and not have to care. So the flyers are strictly meant just to go over people's heads and not to fight their creatures. We'll ship the turn. I hope you didn't think it'd be that easy. There's gold in them cards. What? This is some BS, man. We were rushing and we've just sat for the cat. We needed that card. So what is this? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Got it. Got it. Got it. I think I'm okay with that adder being there. I'm gonna continue to just get squirrels. Get some points. Put the stoat in. We'll have the stoat smack in. Bloodhound. When an opposing creature is placed opposite in a space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Got it. We have another good play. Got a wolf. So far this race is a dead heat, so I think pass. And if he wants to hit us, he can hit us. Gonna scroll down here. Gonna scroll down here. Play a wolf. Sack. Put it here. Ship. We just win, right? We just win. We sure do. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Well, thank you. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you're granted the opportunity to select a rare. Choose carefully. What kind of rares do we have? An uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you could find a use for it? The level of Brutus strength needs no explanation. 4 blood for a 7/7. A largely unimpressive specimen. This is such an interesting card. I mean, obviously, there's no denying that having a 7/7 at any point in time is just potentially game-ending. But we saw already how difficult it was to play a grizzly bear for us for 3 blood. We actually needed to crack the goat, and we were almost dead, and it was debatable if it was worth it. This is a big bomb, though, but I can't help it. Curiosity gets the best of me. With the sound of prosperous pit still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. Give us the next map. Huh. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Give me a card. A nascent raven. It is no less conniving in its incubation. The elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. Okay, so it like dives and then when we pass, they can't kill it? Is that the idea? What an interesting card. I like it. Oh. I accidentally pulled up the menu, but I guess I can't alter my deck yet. Are we still in tutorial? I still have 2 of these tools, but I think we will ritual. So the crazy thing is, if we send in the cat, and I hope I'm doing this right. I hope I'm doing this right. If we send in the otter, is the otter getting sacked into the cat? So then the cat will be an infinite submerging sacking outlet? Is that how that works? God, I hope that's how that works. That would be rad. That's rad. Okay, I'm happy with that. So these are flying bees, and it seems card bearing the sigil will grow into more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. We've got this grand fur. But we're starting to get our groove on. We've got the play. Right on. Right on. So we're gonna play the squirrel. We're gonna sack it for the cat. We're gonna put the cat here because it's utterly pointless to have otherwise. It's not gonna deal any damage. The skunk can't deal any damage, but it can slow down something. I don't think we really want to commit anything to the board yet. I was gonna put these two bees into play. This was gonna take a while to punch through this fur. Like, maybe we just play the skunk just because? And then we could sack it later if we have to. I think it'll save us a damage at least. Knock it. Elder bee. Not an elder bee. Draw off the top. River snapper, huh? We could take out this bee and we could start actually trading with our opponent. Mantis. Crazy. Knock the deck. Okay. 2 more hits. We are going to be able to take out the mantis and the bee, but the elder bee is going to continue to smack into us for 2. Do we care? Yes. We could survive 1 more turn. Dancing with the devil. It's here. The wolf. It's here. Ship. Very funny. Oh, we get to do it finally? I mean, we just have to know, right? Like, we will win on this attack, but we just have to know, like, what this larva does. We just have to know. Come on, we just have to know. What on earth? It's me. Yay. We have to know, guys. But we're gonna win. We're gonna win no matter what. What a shame. I want to know what this does. Total misplay, sure is. Just so you know, bud, we can't misplay at this point in the game. A tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Don't know what that means. Right on. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're moving on. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. Ooh. See the quality? I don't know what this does. Maybe not ready? Please consider me pelts. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't even know what this does. man assured you of the value of his pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. So maybe I should have just bought up everything. I mean, I bought a golden pelt, not knowing what the heck it was, but I think we want one more tool. We want one more item. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air for a turn. I don't know, man. But the goat is the goat. We want our sacrifice fodder. We want our Reese's Pieces. What's going on here? Bullfrog on turn 1. Our side of the field. Golden pelt, the stoat, wolf, and the squirrel. We lead with the stoat. The stoat is powerful. Fine. Literally don't know why we would play the pelt at all. Pass. Our opponent's playing the adder in order to force us to sacrifice our stoat. It's funny, we could completely sack the goat just so that we could play the grizzly and serve into our opponent for the game, but I don't know. I feel like that's not necessary. Also, can we not sack the pelt? Okay, well, now we know, right? I'm just gonna use this. Ah, my... I didn't think you would really do it. Of course I would. It's kind of cheesy, but I guess we'll take it. You encountered a small outpost in the woods that was tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Dearie? Yeah, do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? I have one. Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these, take your time. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, and it's airborne. River otter. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn. I want to say this, the elk was the 2/4, but people know how much I love my bees. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. Oh, excuse me? Is this not also a rare again? Urayuli? When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. It is a 2 to play for a 2/2 pack rat. I mean, we want Urayuli. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. We still have 2 items. We'll actually go to the fire. Oh, we buff one of our creatures. There's room for a creature. The warmth will enhance its power. And remember, last time they didn't eat the creature. They let him. There would be something really nice about either having the skunk that debuffs a guy, or the cat actually starting to hit. You know what I mean? Like, because the cat leaves. So if it's just a strictly better otter that just keeps getting sacrificed, comes up, chips a guy, and then leaves. Yeah, we're gonna put all the eggs in the same basket. That's one heck of a cat. And we move on. Move on with our life. There he is. Kingfisher. flying and a submerging variant. So we're not going to be able to hit these, is what they're saying.